Okay, my amazing artists, today we are going to be drawing and coloring in little birdies. So you will need a piece of paper, a pencil. I'm going to use markers so you can see better, but start with a pencil, that way in case you make a mistake you can erase. And you'll need to color it in with crayons or markers. You could even paint it if you have paint at home, or chalk pastels, oil pastels, anything you have. But the first step is we're going to trace a circle. So you might want to find a cup. And remember, you can always pause the video and go find a cup and bring it back. A cup or a roll of tape, anything that's in a circle shape. A water bottle, and you want to trace as many circles as you can. I can only fit about 3. I want to leave a little space in between, that way if I want to draw my birdie facing the right or the left, I have enough space to draw their little nose or beak. And I'm going to try to put them about the same distance from the bottom of the paper. I want to leave a little space at the bottom of the paper to draw their little legs. So after we draw our circles, we're going to draw 2 straight lines down for each leg, and then 3 little, so a diagonal line, a straight line, and another diagonal line. And do the same thing for each little birdie. 2 straight lines, diagonal, straight, diagonal. I'm going to finish this leg, diagonal, straight, diagonal, 2 straight lines down, diagonal, straight, diagonal, diagonal, straight, diagonal. And now we're going to draw each face. So I'm going to draw a beak, and you can decide which way your little birdie is facing. I'm going to face it to the right, looking up. And then I'm going to draw its feathers, or its wings. So I just did 1, 2, 3 little U's. 1, 2, 3 little U's, and then connect it back to the body. And I'm going to make this little birdie facing up, so maybe I'll see both of its eyes on the top of its head. It'll be closer to the top of the circle. And you can draw your eyes any way you want to. 1, 2, 3. Almost didn't have enough space for that one. So this little birdie's wings are on its body. And then one more little birdie. I think I'm going to have the beak facing us, or the little birdie facing us. So a little triangle for the nose, 2 circles for the eyes, and I'll put 1, 2, 3 little U's. 1, 2, 3 little U's, and I'm done with my birdies, and now it's time to color in. So when you're coloring in, you want to start at the horizon line. The horizon line is where the sky meets the ground. So notice I start with my green grass at the birdie's feet. You can even overlap the birdie's feet. And then you want to bring that grass all the way down to the bottom of the paper. Unless you make something else, like maybe you could draw where I'm drawing blue if there's like a little pond right in front of the birdies. But I'm just going to draw it green. You can color mix. So I used a regular green, and then I went over it with a light green to add some, I like to say, to spice it up a little bit. I even got a dark green and put some dark green on the bottom. So it's up to you how you color in your grass, but I just wanted to show you how mixing colors could really spice up your artwork and make people want to look at it even more. And then we're going to go in and color our birds' beaks, because birds' beaks, we're going to color them orange, but they could be black too. You could even color over the feet if you wanted to with orange. And then I'm going to color my bird. You can color in your birdies any colors you want to. I'm just going to color it regular. So when I color in, I like to outline what I'm going to color in first. That helps me stay inside the lines. And then I also think about the direction that I'm coloring. So I try to stay in the same direction. And if I color in a different direction, that's fine too. But I have to try to fill out all the little white spaces, because that's how neat coloring should be. And I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to color the border, or the outline where my marker was, and then I'm going to color on the inside. You could also trace over your pencil lines with marker. That will make everything stand out even more. So once you're done drawing this with pencil, you could always trace over it with a marker. It doesn't have to be black, it could be any color you want it to be. I chose black just to keep it simple. And I'm coloring my last little birdie. I could also color mix my birdies too. Ooh, that could be pretty. Now after I'm done coloring my birdies, I want to show you how you can color in the sky. So I'm going to add a couple clouds, some going off the page, maybe even a sun. I want to color mix my sun, maybe a little orange, and then I can add in maybe some yellow. And notice how I didn't draw my sun in the corner of the page. I drew it going behind a cloud. So I created space. And when you have a crown that doesn't have any paper on it, a little naked crown, you can use the side of it and you can do a rubbing. That will fill in space very quickly and it looks nice and neat. Sometimes when you just color it regularly, the sky can be all different kinds of blues and different directions. And then I'm going to add a different color in the sky really lightly. And that is all, folks. Have fun!